Hey everybody, just wanted to get a little bit of video of my Crenicichla Regani here. And I'm not really sure what that white spot in the middle of her head is. It's sort of right on the forehead, right between the eyes. And it's just a little white spot. It appeared, I don't know, maybe a week ago. And I assumed at that point it was maybe just like a little scratch or scrape. A lot of times when fish bang into something, a little scale will get knocked loose, or a scale will even get scratched or scraped, and it'll leave a little bit of an abrasion or mark on them. Nothing to worry about usually, it just goes away. See my rubber lip over there working on the wood. But in this case, it's been about a week and the little white spot is still just sitting there. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. It's kind of late in the day. I'm just now getting into the fish room. I've got to get everybody fed. I don't really have time to get any water changes or any work or anything done. I'm actually already a little late for feeding everybody, and the lights are going to be going out here pretty soon. But I did just walk past and notice she was out and about and not hiding down in her cave, so I wanted to get a little bit of video of it. I also will probably be getting in here next time I do some work on this tank and get that rainbow fish out. It's the only rainbow fish left. It actually looks pretty good. It's getting pretty big. And I've got a 125-gallon tank that has a bunch of different rainbow fish in it. And I'm sure this one would do better over there with more rainbow fish. I'm sure it would just school together with all of those. So I will be pulling that out of here at some point whenever I get around to it and putting it in my other tank. And then, as I've said before, at some point I'll be getting back to a fish store one of these days, and we'll be sort of restocking a few of my tanks where some of the sort of smaller schooling fish has gone, by the wayside. I used to have a bunch of neons in here. I used to have a bunch of Rasbora hets. You can see I'm down to 2 of the Rasbora hets. All the neons are gone. I think I had a few guppies in here at one point. I've got a bunch of baby guppies upstairs, but I think if I put any guppies in here, they would basically just be fish food for that little Crenicichla right there. And the Crenicichla Regani and the Crenicichla Compressiceps are 2 that I've had, and I absolutely love them. They're little Dwarf Pike Cichlids, and I've always wanted an actual full-size Pike Cichlid, but they get big. They get about a foot to 15, 16 inches sometimes, depending on the species. They're super aggressive, territorial, piscivores. They'll eat anything that they can fit in their mouth. And so I've always stuck with these Dwarf Pike Cichlids, and I think they're great fish. I love them. But something as small as a little guppy fry would be nothing but a quick snack for a fish like that. In fact, the rainbow fish would probably gobble it up if the Dwarf Cichlid didn't. So putting guppies in this tank, probably not that good of an idea. Anyway, I just wanted to get a little bit of video of her. It's Saturday night. As I said, I'm getting in here a little later than usual. Don't really have anything to sit down and shoot any video about, but if you're subscribed, you won't miss anything I've got coming up. You never know what it's going to be with me, and I do have a few videos on my mind I want to sit down and talk about. I just haven't got a chance to really come in here and sit down in front of the camera and hash the videos out or whatever, so they'll be coming up here in the next few days, hopefully. So I'm going to say thanks for watching. Make sure you're subscribed. You don't want to miss anything I got coming up. You never know what it's going to be with me. Don't forget, this one here is my 40 breeder. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you real soon in the next one.